Alright, y'all, if you have not gotten to Articles 2 or 3 yet, please flip on to page 2, in the next page in your packet rather, where it says Articles 2 and 3, and then just read through Articles 2 and 3. Why is the oil and natural gas industry important for Louisiana? So thank you guys for spending time on Article 1, but in the interest of time, we just need to move on. And then after you get some notes down for Articles 2 and 3, write down your opinion. Should British Petroleum be fined more than $32 billion or less? So for the title, read the article, read through it a little bit, and then when it says for Articles 2 and 3, try and think, is this an argument for finding them more than $32 billion, or arguments for them finding them less than $32 billion? And remember, you guys are on the Louisiana's government for environmental protection, and you guys are trying to figure out how much you should fund. If you have not done so, flip to Article number 3. If you're having trouble pulling some information out, Article 3 is a pretty good summary in bullet points of why Louisiana's oil industry is important. Really good work from my Michelle, who's writing her answer silently. She's providing evidence. That's also a scene Jai providing evidence. Now, if you haven't done so already, we've read a few different perspectives of how oil positively and negatively impacts Louisiana. What I want y'all to do now is to write down your opinion. After reading the articles, should BP be fined more or less than $32 billion? And state your reasoning why from the information you've either gotten in the videos or the articles. So if you have not done there now, state your opinion. As a person of government, do you think that you should fine Louisiana more than fine BP more than $32 billion or less than $32 billion? Good job. Alright, now we're going to have a quick discussion. So, I want you guys first off are doing so good. Please keep it up, we are almost done. I want you all to do this. Now, flip over to your next page. We're just going to have a quick discussion of why we should either fine BP more than $32 billion or less than $32 billion. So the key to this is to state your answer first, and then we're going to listen to a few other answers. You're going to write down their answer. You're going to write down their from what you hear. I'm going to be looking to make sure that everybody does that. So, everybody should be on the next page. That's right up on the board. Be ready to write down your partner's answers. Who wants to lead it off first? I'll give you guys some tickets for leading us off. Should BP be fined more than $32 billion or less? And please state your reasoning from either what you saw in the video or your articles. Can we start off with Jalen? You've been patient. Remember, everybody track Jalen and write down his opinion.
I think they should pay more because for the destruction that they caused on the Gulf, and for all the people that worked very hard at the power plant and got themselves hurt.
Okay. And where did you get that from?
I got it from Article 2 and 3.
Okay. So he says that we should find them more than $32 billion. I like how Tarion is writing down Jalen's argument and his evidence that he got from him. So is Jordan Nag. And can someone either agree or disagree with that? Let's start off. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with Jalen that we should find them more than $32 billion. I'm going to take one or two opinions. Remember, we need to write down at least two opinions. So, Jai, you're going to go first.
First of all, I think they should be fined more because of the impact on the taxes and
Okay, so they should be fined more because of their impact on the environment. Jai, where'd you get that from?
I get that from Article 3.
Article 3. What does it say in Article 3?
It said the oil and gas industry is one of the leading industries in Louisiana in terms of economic indirect taxes paid and people.
So I'm going to push you, Jai. Should we be taxing them, or should we be fining them more, even though they give so much to us already? So Article 3 talks about our taxes, right? How much they give to us in their taxes, and we're trying to ask for them even more. So Jordan, you had a thought. Could you explain what you were talking about by fining them more?
Because not only it can help the causes of what happened in the oil spill, it can help other companies.
Excellent. So it can help other people as well. Now I want to get a few opinions that might disagree. What do you think if you think that we should not fine BP more than $32 billion. We're gonna start off with Raphael.
I think we should not.
Good, Raphael, can you just wait a hot second as I get everybody to track BBC's important? Thank you.
I think we should not fine BP over $32 billion because first, like Mr. Kuhn said, they pay so much as it is already. Plus, with the jobs, the damage they did to the fishing industry, I'm pretty sure they could get the people who lost like money and their jobs behind that. They could hire them and pay them money, and then Louisiana's still getting paid either way it goes, and they're getting paid than
I like
what
that
they're
Chris writing
asking
down
for.
this.
They get paid than asking for normally. Like in Article 3, it says an economic impact study conducted by economist Dr. Lawrence Scott in 2014 shows that the total direct and indirect impact on state is approximately $73.8 billion. That's even more than Louisiana is asking for. Plus, they still getting money from the fine.
Excellent. So that is a really good summary of what we're talking about. Does anybody have anything to add on to that? If not, I'm going to leave you with one more thought. So this is the last thing we're going to do before you all vote. Obviously, they've had a terrible impact on the economy, and they're willing to pay as much as is necessary to clean them up. And it would be good to get more money from them so that you can use that money to make Louisiana's coastline better. However, if you tax them too much, just like you tax any person or business too much, they have the right to leave. So, I want you guys to keep both of those opinions in mind. Yes, Jordan, you had something to say? As much as is necessary, but if you go too far, they might be.
Like an
So,
unreasonable amount.
exactly. So, what I want y'all to do now is just flip over to this
Vote.
final page. You guys are going to vote quickly and state your reasoning. After you all vote, I want you guys to circle your grade on your rubric. I think everybody in this class did an amazing job. So I want you guys to vote, state your reasoning, and then grade yourself. Once you have done that, tear off your last sheet of paper, turn it to me, I will come collect it, and we will be done for the day.
Okay.
So make sure that you're providing some of that benefit.